Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Nikki Starr, and today we're going to be talking about life from a spiritual perspective. So let's imagine that none of us are here by chance because I don't believe that we are. Like, remember, this is a spiritual conversation. And if that's the case, why did we all come to Earth? What's the point of being here? And I remember before my spiritual awakening, I would ask that question. And sometimes I still ask it. I'm like, so what about our soul evolving and expanding, when things get funny in the life human experience? So let's say, from a spiritual perspective, if Earth is considered a very highly advanced school, that our souls come here to evolve and expand. And we do that through having experiences. Then it's safe to say that nothing is by chance based from this perspective, if we're going to look at life from this lens. So, if nothing is by chance, especially now, right now, we're in this very interesting spiritual moment where we see our planet is evolving. We see these things happening like COVID and what's happening with the government system. And still, there's so much change happening and lots of moving around and rearranging and reorganizing. And there's been some planetary alignments that have happened to say that we are officially in the golden age as of December 21st. 2020. We're in this new age, this Aquarius age. We're in this space where there's going to be this enlightenment of humanity and the planet that's happening. And it's like we're all just starting. Like, yes, there have been some people, a very small percentage of the population that has been in this more spiritually evolved space, but now it's becoming more mainstream. We even see some of these spiritual practices, even like yoga, meditation, the term mindfulness, eating healthy, getting healthy, like all of this is founded in spiritual principle because when we do all of those things, it helps our soul and our spirit evolve. So when we think of life from this perspective, nothing is by chance. Every single thing, especially now, especially in this time where it's almost like there's less events because of COVID and because of the quarantine and the lockdowns. It's almost like every event that happens is so special because it's almost like there's not even that many. So it's not by chance. You meeting someone, you getting an invitation, an opportunity, nothing's by chance. Pay very close attention to everything that's happening. And I invite you to see everything through this lens of, wow, all of this is for my soul's expansion and evolution. And if that's the case, what are you learning? What are the lessons that you're choosing to learn? So even right now, the relationships you may be taking for granted, really choose to put on like new lenses that would support you in seeing it all in a new light. And with that new light, I invite you to have a greater appreciation, even the challenging things too, especially the challenging things. So, the challenging relationships, the moments of difficulty or struggle, whether you're having career challenges or changes, financial challenges, family challenges, romantic relationship challenges, all of it is not by chance. It's to support your soul to evolve. So let's take even like career challenges, right? Like some people had to completely change their work because some jobs are no longer in existence, like things in person, people who were like event planners or productions for like concerts and things like this. And it's funny because when I was in Tulum, I met someone who had this job and the couple, they were talking about this, and that's why they were on this extended vacation. It's like it actually requires us to get creative. So some companies have really had to get resourceful and find ways to grow online, which a positive of that is we could see that this is a gift because it allows you to reach more people. Another thing could be during this quarantine time, a lot of couples have either had challenges or their relationship has gotten deeper and stronger. Both are opportunities for soul growth because if the relationship got stronger, You learned ways to create deeper connection. You learned maybe new things about yourself. You got to receive more love. And if the relationship was challenging in some way, looking at that challenge could tell you where there's room for your soul to grow. So maybe if there is disconnection, then it's finding ways to create more connection, maybe more quality time. So even though you're under the same household for more hours at a time than normal, perhaps, this creates an opportunity to see, like, okay, how can I show up differently to create more connection? How can we come together instead of drift apart? What are some ways that we can have more fun? And maybe that's what your soul is wanting. Like, how can I stop being so serious and have more fun in my relationship, or be more vulnerable, or whatever it might be for you? So it's going to be different for everyone. But right now, I really invite you in this special time we're in on the planet to really ask yourself, what are the lessons that are presenting for you? What's happening that's not by chance? And maybe I even invite you to look at something that's really positive, and also look at something that's challenging, and see and ask yourself, what is the point of this for my soul's greatest expansion and evolution? And I trust that just by seeing it in that lens, that you will have a more beautiful experience, whether it is challenging or easy, because either way, you'll be able to appreciate it and reap the rewards from it. So I trust that this video inspired you in some way today. Share it with a friend who needs to hear it. Subscribe to the channel. And if there's any topics you'd like me to cover, I invite you to leave any comments or questions. And I'll see you here soon. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.